Hi, I'm Melissa St. Ode, and you're watching Simple or Not Kitchen. Today we're making these delicious, crispy little stuffing balls just in time for the holidays. Today's recipe is more of a technique rather than an actual recipe. Any recipe for stuffing will work with this. We just need to make sure we add an egg. So we're using our favorite stuffing recipe. And I like to add some caramelized onions to my stuffing. So I just have my regular stuffing ingredients, and I'm going to take these onions, I'm going to chop them real small, and I'm going to caramelize them low and slow for just a few minutes until they reach that perfect golden brown color. And of course, you can use anything you like in stuffing. If you want to throw in some celery and carrots, or I also sometimes like some apple and chicken in my stuffing. But for this one, I'm just going to use my onions. And I know everybody has a recipe for stuffing that they absolutely love. And for me, I think stuffing is my favorite part of the holiday meal. And so there we have our onions. We're putting them in with our stuffing. We're adding our seasonings and, of course, some chicken broth. What is stuffing without the chicken broth? And, of course, some butter as well. I'm putting in my butter. And we're going to just stir this all up. We're going to let that chicken broth go ahead and soften those dried breadcrumbs. So, as I said earlier, any type of stuffing recipe will work with this recipe. And the only difference is we do want to make sure that we add an egg, because we are going to be rolling these just like meatballs, and we're going to stick them in the oven. You could also deep fry them if you prefer that, but we're just going to bake them. And this is going to make a nice, easy to serve, portable stuffing. And there goes our melted butter. I'm just going to go ahead and pour that right into the breadcrumb mixture. Give it a good stir. So this recipe for stuffing, by the way, is just really easy. Along with the caramelized onions and the seasoned breadcrumbs, we have some chicken broth and some melted butter. And so there goes our egg. I've already beaten it slightly before adding it to the stuffing mixture. This is going to help bind everything together so that our stuffing balls do not fall apart. And then we're just going to roll these into nice little balls. Now, you might be asking, why are we doing this? Why not just have the stuffing in a dish like normal? Well, you of course can do that. This is just your regular stuffing. This makes it a little more portable. We're thinking of doing a charcuterie board on the beach for Thanksgiving this year, or turkey sandwiches on the beach. So I wanted to give my stuffing a more, make it a little more portable, if that makes sense. But it also makes serving it a little more interesting as well, and you'll see that in a few minutes. When our stuffing has all been rolled into little balls, we are going to go ahead and bake them in the oven for about 20 minutes at 375 degrees. And when they come out, they are crispy and delicious and a little bit hot, so be careful, but they are super yummy. And this just makes a different way of presenting your stuffing. Little balls like this, they're a little bit crispier than your standard stuffing, and just easier to serve. You can do fun things with them. Like I said, it makes it portable if you're having Thanksgiving on the go, if you're doing some sort of beach or charcuterie board type meal for Thanksgiving or Christmas as well, or any holiday that requires stuffing. You could also do individual serving cups as well. Either way, they're just super fun to play with. And if you give this a try, let me know how it turned out. I'd be really eager to hear your results. Thank you so much for watching, and you'll find more recipes, articles, and video at PennellCentral.com.